Kia ora, welcome to topic 4, deductions and statement of taxable income. Alright, so this is just building on what we've already done previously. Okay, so we had that test on goods and service tax and fringe benefit tax, then we moved on to what is taxable income, which included residency and non-residency, items which are taxable and items which are exempt. Okay, so we did the income side of things. Now we're moving on to deductions, okay, which is in week 6. Okay, it doesn't show there. So that's the important part. We know what income is assessable. Now, for certain activities, obviously, you need to work out what the taxable income is, which is the taxable income less the deductible expenditure, right? So this is where we get a lot of queries, I suppose, and quite an important part of being an accountant is knowing what you can deduct, all right? So, and people's understanding of it varies, okay? Some people obviously don't really have much of understanding. They tell you, hey, look, this is 100% tax deductible, which means that they're going to get the, that amount written off their tax, where no, it's not. Yes, you can claim it as an expense, but you still got to spend $1 to save 28 cents, right? So just spending money to not pay tax, you've got to spend 3 times as much, right, to save that tax, right? So there's all those sort of misconceptions which you have around, deductions for tax purposes, right? So yeah, it's an interesting thing. All right, so the other thing to consider, I suppose, is being an accountant, it's all about creating savings for people in the way of being efficient and costs that they don't need to incur and things like that, right? So getting the tax right is important, right? Because, make sure you're getting all of the deductibles, okay? And obviously you can structure things so that you're getting more of the deductible sooner rather than later. Is it better to claim depreciation on diminishing value or straight line? There's all sorts of decisions that will impact your current tax bill or your future tax bills, right? So those are decisions, right? So understanding those sort of things is important. So hey, look, so if tax is 28% of the bottom line, that's a considerable expense to be looking at, making sure you've got it right. And on the other hand, there's the risk of not getting it right, because not getting it right could increase your tax bill, right? Because there are significant penalties, use of money interests, and deterrence for people not getting it right. Okay, so there's a lot of encouragement to get it right. Okay, so I've set up the week so that you go through the required reading, which is exactly in the booklet you've got, which is great. We've got this booklet, so that the readings are there. Okay, you've got the hard copy, you've got it online. Okay, all right, so that's all well and good. Okay, in the readings there's exercises, so I've set the exercises up out of that course reading to be done on Moodle. All right, so you've got the 5 exercises that you need to do. All right, so they're either set up as exactly what it is in the booklet, where you can write your answer. Okay, so that's all well and good as well. All right, so there's all of those. The class exercise 4, it's easier to give you the template to do it in, right? Okay, so because this wasn't really going to be that easy to set up in a quiz. I don't know if I could have either. So you've got the template to do there. Once it's complete, you could submit it. Okay, so if you complete those quizzes and the exercises, I can see that you've gone through the course material. So work through that. Then there's some further information that you would have been provided during class time in the form of slides and things like that. So read through these. Again, it should give you information, okay, around deductions, okay, and bullet point thing, refer to some cases, okay. We've also uploaded some of those cases further down the line, okay, so that you can look at those. All right, so there's a couple of sort of slideshowy things to go through there, 3 actually in total. This one here is a recording of a slideshow. no audio, but you can just go through that. Okay, obviously you can pause it where you need to, continue it where you want. Okay. All right, and then there's a quiz to cover that off, and then there's a workshop. Okay, so yeah, I probably will hide the solution for now. Once you've done it, I'll make that solution visible. Okay. All right, so there's the workshop. If you open that, complete, there's the exercise to do. There's your template to answer it, and then you can submit it. Okay. All right. So that's just an overview of what you need to get your head around. That's week 6, topic 4, and we'll sort of continue to deliver the course in this manner. I've also scheduled a meeting at 11 AM on Microsoft Teams. That's another good application for us to get in the habit of using. It's quite a cool tool from what I've seen of it. I've only been using it a couple of weeks, but you know, there's various other applications that are similar that we've used, you might have used, I've used, Zoom, for example, but this Microsoft Teams seems like a pretty good tool for us to be using. Okay, so I'll leave it at that for now, and I'll talk to you at 11 AM class time. Oops.